Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Liz. These are some books that I purchased a while ago, and instead of doing like a book haul, which I guess it kind of is, and instead of doing a tour of my bookcase, I got a new one, Facebook Marketplace, so I'll show you how I fill that. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. Books I read, books I didn't read, I don't know. But here are some books that I have not shared with you. And I would like you to tell me which ones you recommend I read sooner than later. Like throw them in my May or June TBR, or, well, they can wait, or is there a certain season that they would be best in? That kind of thing. So here are the books. Now, I have to admit, I've gotten these a while ago, and not all of them do I remember what they're about. So I will have to share that with you. First one, Ours is a Tale of Murder by Nora Murphy. And One Quiet Neighborhood, Three Different Families, Bound by Murder. Sorry about my lovely little dog. They're doing something on the street outside my door, my house. And she just barks. Okay. So, again, Ours is a Tale of Murder. There's three families, and they get entwined somehow in a murder. And there's one blurb that says, Mary, the mother in the blue house, is cleaning out her son's old room before she sells, haunted by the mistakes of her past and afraid of what her home has become. So, this one's a little short one, which everybody calls a novella, which I'm learning my vocabulary. It's all bent. I didn't notice that. Well, I had no idea. Got a big crease in it. No. Oh, wow. Okay, The Dinner Party, Frida McFadden. You're broke, you have no way to pay your rent, and you're about to be evicted. Fortunately, your friend has offered you a job working as a waitress at a dinner party. At an isolated mansion way out on Peyton's Peak, the money will be enough to cover 2 months' rent and get you back on your feet. It's a golden opportunity that will solve all your problems. But the whole thing sounds really sketchy. The money is great, but there's got to be some sort of awful catch. You should probably turn it down, right? All right. Party of Liars, Kelsey Cox. Now, I have no idea. I don't even know if anybody has read this. I haven't seen anything. Okay. Her birthday will be the death of them. Rachel Hawkins gave a blurb about this. Today is Sophie Matthews' 16th birthday party, an exclusive black tie bash in the heart of the Texas Hill Country, where secrets are as deep-rooted as the sprawling live oaks. Sophie's dad has spared no expense and has renovated cliffside mansion, once thought haunted, and shuttered for years from outsiders, is now hosting the event of the season. Then, just before the candles on the 3-tiered red velvet cake are blown out, a body falls from the balcony onto the starlit dance floor below. I don't know why I laugh. That's terrible. But I guess I'm just like, dang. Okay. Let me know if you read it. Conviction. Somebody recommended this. Jack Jordan. Somebody. I don't remember who at all. Is there a blurb in here at all? Where's the blurb? Why did I get this? Did I just buy this not knowing what it's about? You gotta be kidding me. It was on my wish list or whatever. Because when somebody does a book review or a recommendation and it sounds interesting, I'll put it in a list. What? Oh my God. Okay, I guess this is the blurb. It just doesn't look like it. Wade Darling stands accused of murdering his family. Neve Harper is the barrister defending him. The odds aren't in her favor, but Neve has always liked a challenge. Days before the trial begins, Neve is approached by a stranger late at night on the tube. I don't know that. She doesn't know him, but The tube, is that a train? Like a real fast train or a bus? Huh. She doesn't know him, but he knows her, and the secret she's vowed to take to her grave. The stranger tells Nev she must throw the case, sending a potentially innocent man to prison. If she doesn't, he will reveal her darkest act to the world. Neve must make a choice, go against every principle she has ever had, or watch everything she's built be destroyed. So this is a legal thriller. Anybody read this? I mean, I wouldn't have put it in. It'll be different than what I'm used to. This was a recommendation, a monthly pick from Barnes & Noble. I suppose I could take the sticker off. The Savage Noble Death of Babs Dion. Ron Curry. Okay, Stephen King gave it a little blurb, so hopefully it's like a horror thriller. Babs Dion, proud Franco-American, doting grandmother and vicious crime matriarch, rules her small town in Waterville, Maine with an iron fist. She controls the flow of drugs into Little Canada with the help of her loyal lieutenants and her eldest daughter, Lori, a Marine vet struggling with addiction. Oh. When a drug kingpin discovers that his numbers are down in the upper Northeast, he sends a malevolent force, known only as the Man, to investigate. At the same time, Babs's youngest daughter, Sis, has gone missing. In 24 hours, Sis will be found dead, and the whole town will seek shelter from Babs' wrath. Whoa. I hope it's suspenseful. Like, what's going to happen next? Okay. The Butcher and the Wren by Elena Urquhart. Sorry. She's got a podcast called Morbid. Oh, I wish I knew how to say her name. Lurking in the Louisiana bayou, a methodical serial killer is hard at work completing his most harrowing crime yet. But forensic pathologist Dr. Ren Mueller is the best there is. Armed with an encyclopedia knowledge of historical crimes and years of experience working in the medical examiner's office, she's never encountered a case she couldn't solve until now. Case after case is piling up on Ren's examination table, and soon she is sucked into an all-consuming competition with a brutal murderer getting more brazen by the day. An addictive read with strange from the morgue details only an autopsy technician could provide. It's not real long. Maybe. Might be a quick read. 247. Maybe. Lately I've been like really slowing down. Okay, now this one, huge back and forth. Some people love it. Some people think it was kind of dumb. I'm looking at it to have fun. Okay? How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates. So we all know it's like speed dating and someone I think this is it. Yep. Someone gets a heart delivered to them. Someone shows up dead at the speed dating activity. And I think I also saw that everyone there is kind of whacked out. Like they all have a problem. No, that's matchmakers. Matchmaking for psychopaths. That's not it. This is a different one. So let's see. Did you like this one? Like when I checked out, I do remember this. The girl said she loved this and she read it really fast. And then I saw some people do reviews and they didn't like it at all. I'll just go into it thinking I'm just have fun. So then I always like to be different. So I did the Barnes & Noble, Dear Debbie. This is actually getting good reviews. So I'm looking forward to this. Debbie Mullen is losing it. For years, she has compiled all of her best advice into her column, Dear Debbie, where the wives in New England come for sympathy and neighborly advice. Through her work, Debbie has heard from countless women who are ignored, belittled, or even abused by their husbands. And Debbie does her best to guide them into the right direction. Or at least she did. Ooh. I do like Frida McFadden. I can't say I don't. I do enjoy it. And this one, I think people are reading this pretty fast. I love the scissors that's on there. I've seen some people who journal and sew, and they have that. Isn't that pretty? I really like that. The other cover is green. I think I saw a blue out there. I don't remember, but it was recent. I think I saw that. Last one. I've been wanting to read this for a while, and I just haven't. All the Little Houses by May Cobb. This person also wrote The Hunting Wives. And is it The Hunting Wives that was on Netflix? That one kind of too much spice in it for me, but I get it. I enjoyed the storyline, but just too much spice. Too much. I think I got this 30% off, and that's why I grabbed it. This is getting good reviews as far as I remember. It's the mid-1980s in the tiny town of Longview, Texas. Nellie Anderson, the beautiful daughter of the Anderson family dynasty, has burst onto the scene. She's always gets what she wants. What she can't get for herself, well, that's what her mother is for. Because Charlie Anderson, blonde, beautiful, and ruthlessly cunning, remembers all too well having to claw her way to the top. Coming of age on the poor side of East Texas, she was humiliated and shunned by the in-crowd, whose approval she'd so desperately thirsted for. When a prairie-kissed family moves to town, all trad wife, woodworking dad, wholesome daughter vibes, Charlie's entire self-made social empire threatens to crumble. Who will be left standing when the dust settles? So I think I'd be okay to say that everybody has felt a little, bullied or whatever in their life, and I certainly did, and it just made me who I am today, and take it for what it was. And so that kind of got me. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this. Rachel Harrison also made a comment, and I like Rachel Harrison stuff. All right, so that was quite a few books. Any of those that you have read that I really should read, like, right away, like, don't wait. Liz, you got to read it. Let me know. If there's any, like, you can read it in the fall, you can read it in the winter, let me know that too. I guess that's it. Help me out here a little bit, because just like everyone else, I suppose, my TBR is TB long. And I know I'm a moody reader, but sometimes if I have a little heads up, I'd like to go that way too. Yes, I do the, TBR jar or basket or whatever, but I have one I did the Yellow Brick Road. There's one book I just wasn't in the mood to read. I'm either going to push it to May or put it back on the shelf. I don't know. If you don't want to give me any heads up, or you can't, just give me like a wave in the comments, something. Then I know you at least watch this. If you would like me to do more like this, it really was a book haul, wasn't it? Yeah. But then I don't have to do a tour my shelves. I can do that way later when they're all organized or something. Anyway, thank you. Please subscribe. Please like. Give me a comment. Everything helps. I'd like to know if you're out there. All right. Happy reading.